What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the #1 dating show in the world. She just peeked into my shot because she couldn't wait to come over to her.
No, I wanted to make sure you were recording. We've had some issues recently.
Oh, yeah. I messed up an episode. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the #1 relationship podcast in the world. The woman with all the advice, the woman who keeps creeping into my shot. Most beautiful, with a lovely dress on today. Oh, here she is. The love of my life, the most incredible woman in the world, Nivine Nash.
Jason?
Yes, dear.
I have noticed, not in a bad way, but my mind is just sharper and my energy is calmer.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's because I had my magic mind today and I don't think you did.
No, I haven't had it yet. You ready?
Oh, you're going to have it right now?
Put it back. Yeah, I love it.
Ooh.
Here we go.
And walk us through it. Let's do a little ASMR.
Okay, well, first of all, when you open it, it's this incredible smell that reminds me of like you're in like Bali.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very earthy.
Earthy, like wheatgrass, or like, it just smells really good. It smells a little like wheatgrassy, which I love. And then back. Tastes great. It's really nice. I love the taste.
It's literally packed with vitamins. It has just enough caffeine. Doesn't have too much. It's not like having a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And so it just gives you a little zing for the day. And now you guys are going to notice this podcast is going to be a lot better.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and if you use our code ALLGOOD20, you're going to get 48% off your subscription to Magic Mind. Go to the link in the description. It'll be linked there. Okay.
I love Magic Mind.
Me too.
I love them more.
Okay. What is new with you, Nivine? I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. It's been a while.
It's crazy to catch up.
It's insane.
You passed me in the house, and you're so busy with your pickle business, and you're so busy with everything that you're doing and looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
Getting yourself ready. You're actually, the way Nivine looks right now, one would say she could be on a beauty pageant.
Wait, that's so kind.
She could be on a Netflix drama. I mean, she just
Wait, a drama?
looks,
I feel I'm like...
You're very funny. I was getting there. If you let me
Drama?
Well,
You're literally... You would thrive in a drama.
Sure, I'd love to be in a drama. But what I was going to say is, you look so great, and you do it so quickly. You do it in about 15 minutes. That's the true.
Today I took a little longer.
I wish you'd take an hour. I would expect this would take an hour, but
Not with me.
You pop those girls in there, and they're ready to go. That's what
These
happens.
girls?
That's what happens when you're thin. When you're thin, you
Oh,
just look good.
whatever.
No, it's true. It's true. And I'm struggling with my weight right now.
You literally look incredible. You
No,
look amazing. We went to a party the other night, and I watched many women
Oh, you're out of your mind.
mourn after my man.
No, you're out of your mind.
I even went to
think,
get
guys, I think she makes this stuff
I
up.
got an astrology reading, and I was peeking over to see Jason. He's chatting it up with someone. Jason can't, like, if he's standing alone, he has some sort of energy where people just want a piece of that.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true. I was introduced to someone by the host of the party, and I was waiting for your read to finish. I was just waiting for you. Then the poor girl revealed something so incredible to me, and I ignored it. I feel really bad.
Well, it's tough when I walk up. Tough to compete. Can you do an impression of me getting my reading, like when you looked over?
It's like, I had got my reading. My reading was good. But then Nivine was like locked in with this guy. And I looked over at her. She looked so beautiful. And she was just like, yeah. She was like in the pocket. It was like a guy talking about astrology with her. She was just like in heaven.
It was so
And then I was
good.
making fun of you. I was like kind of roasting you with Grace, the host of the party.
You were?
Yeah. I was like, right now, Nivine's saying, it's like I'm gonna end up reading you.
I was tormenting this guy.
Yeah.
But I got him business.
good.
Yasmin bought a reading from him.
Oh, great.
It's actually today.
Incredible. This girl, I start talking to her, and she's great. And then she's like, oh, I live over in, wherever she lived. I don't want to say where she lived, but she lives over on the east side. And then I go, a lot of traffic over there. She goes, well, I walk. I don't have a car. She goes, I go, how many steps you get a day?
That's how Jason flirts,
That's
you
how I
guys.
talk. And she goes, 10,000. And I go, wow, 10,000. And then right then she goes, yeah, I recently lost 80 pounds, like that. And right at that moment, Nivine walked up from her reading.
Start making out with Jason. Like, I gotta tell you about my reading.
And I completely, I went like this. I went, 80 pounds? Hi, how did it go? Yeah. And then the poor girl, we didn't give her the proper, should have been at least 30 to 45 seconds, like, or a minute, like, wow, you lost 80 pounds. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, if you're out there.
We're proud of you.
I don't think you've ever had a weight problem.
No, I have.
You did?
I'm going to show you when my boobs, before my breast reduction surgery,
right?
My boobs were so big that like everything was bigger.
Yeah. I never got to see those boobs. It's crazy. It's like you having a boat, and then one day you're like, I used to have a boat.
No, but I actually did lose a bunch of weight.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How much? 10?
10 pounds when you're thin is hard.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, wait. When you got your breast reduction, how much weight did you lose?
A lot.
What's the recovery like?
It's tough.
Do you how did you sleep? Did you sleep on your back?
I had to sleep on my back, but also sitting up. Yeah.
Oh, it was the worst. Yeah, when I had my hip surgery, I so hard to sleep.
So tough.
Yeah, it was brutal.
And I couldn't even open the pill bottles. Like, that's how weak
I
was.
Oh, wow.
But it was fun.
Yeah. Well, you're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's happening
We
today?
have a fun...
I see lots of questions there.
We have a fun
Don't worry,
segment.
I can't read in my glasses. I don't have my glasses. I have
We have
no
a
idea
fun
what that computer
segment
says.
for
I
today.
could be talking to a Saudi sheik right now. I wouldn't know.
He's on to us. Okay. So I'm going to keep it simple today. We've been so busy with stuff that I'm not even going to hit you with hard hitting questions.
Softballs?
We're playing softball today.
Okay.
There's a mosquito and I'm not playing around with it.
Okay.
I'm going to say a sentence.
Okay, honey.
And then we're either going to say red flag or green flag. Okay?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'll give you a kiss.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Stop it.
We're at work. Red flag or green flag? If someone texts you back instantly every time.
Green flag.
I think green flag.
Yeah.
I text back fast. They never plan dates. You always have to be the one to plan it.
Red flag.
For a guy? For you?
Well, I don't know. I mean.
Oh, wait. Can I tell you something funny really quick?
Yeah.
We did another.
No.
There's this big debate with women if you're a gold girl or a silver girl.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Okay.
Because it's the jewelry you wear, the clothes you wear, or should they be silver or gold?
Yeah.
I spent my whole life, even when I sat down in the chair, I have a video I'm going to show you later. I was so Maria did hers, she was gold.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God, the gold looked so good on her. She was glowing. It was she's a gold girl.
Yeah.
And then I sit down on the chair and the lady's like, okay, let's do the silver and gold thing. I was like, I know this is crazy, and I'm not even trying to be conceited. I'm silver or gold.
Yeah.
I look great in both. I have one of those skin tones where I really look good with both. I can wear silver or gold jewelry. It always works for me. I could wear a silver dress or a gold dress. It always looks good on me.
At the party.
And the lady's like, incredible. And Maria's cracking up and filming me. And then she puts the gold.
Yeah.
Literal Greek goddess vibes. She was so gorgeous. She puts the silver and there's a quietness that happens.
Yeah.
And I look at them and the lady goes, it's not silver. It was so good. It made my under eyes look dark. It made my eyes look black almost,
right.
not brown and full. I was like, oh. And I just looked at them and I was like, are you guys feeling bad for me? It was ooh, it's definitely not silver, sweetie.
It's a cringe moment, huh?
It's so bad.
Wow.
Red flag, green flag. Don't get off topic like that, Jason. If someone calls their parents multiple times a day, that wouldn't be a red flag to me. If they're not making me like if they're just talking to their parents a bunch, I think that's kind of sweet.
Parents too involved is bad though.
But what if they're like younger?
Yeah, it depends on the age, but you don't want your parents too involved.
Yeah.
You know, or the worst is like if like the parents have money, and then they're dictating your life.
Yeah, no.
That's
You
the
have
worst.
to be independent.
Yeah.
Okay. They're best friends with their ex. You shouldn't be best friends with. That's a red flag.
Ooh.
You shouldn't be best friends.
I'm trying to think.
Best friends. That means like spending quality time constantly.
Right.
Like just go be together. You should marry your best friend.
You know anybody like that?
I actually don't.
No.
I like when people, I have like a big thing. Like I really like when people can stay like cordial. I
Right.
don't like anyone like hating.
Right.
But best friends is weird.
Do you ever feel like since you got married that you like lost people in your life?
So I definitely was someone that was closer friends with a lot of ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
Like pretty close, like dinner like a couple times a month, like to catch up, or like they were very involved in my life. And once I met you, I used to always like when I date new people, I was like, I'm just friends with my exes. Like it's not weird. Like I don't care. But once I met you and I really fell in love, I didn't want to.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which feels kind of mean to them. But I was like, I think that's a natural like progression of life.
Right.
I was like, oh, I don't have this urge to want to update you on every moment of my life anymore. Like I have.
What do you think that is?
I think it's just like I respect you and I love you and you fulfill what I need from a man. So I'm not like seeking it from.
Right. Got it. It's very, very nice. Thank you. I'll take it.
What about you? Do you think it's a red flag?
To be best friends with your ex?
Best friends. I feel like you wouldn't care.
It depends who it was. Like if it was like I'm thinking of like one of your friends in particular. Like if you went and hung out with them, I wouldn't.
Who?
Best friends is tough. Well, I don't want to say. Best friends. Yeah, I think it could be a red flag.
They say I don't believe in labels when you're asking about your relationship.
What?
Is that a red flag or a green flag?
I'm not understanding the question.
Like imagine we're dating.
Yeah.
Like seeing each other.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, like, is this, are we boyfriend, girlfriend? Like, what are we? And I'm like, I don't really believe in labels.
Oh, you don't believe in labels? Red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means they don't like you enough.
Okay. Red flag or green flag? I guess this isn't a green flag, but do you think it's a red flag? You're officially dating and you see that they still have a dating app on their phone.
Yeah, red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that people have to think, that they need to think about. Like, as soon as you start dating someone, you have to you might still have the app on there, but you're not like looking at it.
You're not using it.
Yeah, but you should delete it. I remember when I started dating you, I was like, all right, get rid of all these. I couldn't wait.
You'd already been kicked off of all of them. Shimba. Don't play with me.
No, there was nothing. I wasn't kicked off. There was nothing going on there anyway.
I one time had someone get mad at me because, and this was my bad.
Yeah.
But we were seeing each other, but I didn't make him my boyfriend right away just because something, I don't know.
Something was off about him?
I didn't feel something that I knew I should feel.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of dating other people too.
Yeah.
And I was on Bumble.
Yeah.
And we had taken like a little day trip somewhere. And I took a really good picture. And I changed my Bumble profile to that photo. And he was so mad at me. But then I didn't know what to say. Because I was like, oh, he was like, are you still on dating apps? And I was like, not really. And he was like, really? Because you changed your Bumble profile picture. And I was like, okay, so you just let me know you're on Bumble. And I turned it around somehow. Yeah. But then I used that as maybe we're just not on the same.
What was it about him that you didn't like?
There's some people that you meet them and you don't feel, There's nothing wrong with him. He was so nice, but there's something about me that I didn't feel safe.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like he's
Like he
not
was gonna
abusive.
hurt you?
No, but he's
Or
the
he couldn't
nicest,
protect you?
literally the nicest person. But I just like when we were in the car together, he like took a turn that wasn't on the GPS one time, and like my heart sank, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, but I had no like, and I have to follow my feelings. Like I had to have felt that way for some reason.
He took a turn that wasn't on GPS, and that was it. You're
Yeah,
out.
and he was like, "I'm taking a shortcut," and I was like, wait, no, just go back on the regular street. Go back." Like, but he had never done any. Like, I don't know. I have to say, it's like
Little things
my
do. Little things
gut.
do throw you off.
I have to feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah, there are. Yeah, when you're dating somebody, it's those little things. You're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel bad because if you saw him, you'd be like, "This guy looks so sweet." But I'm like, I don't know. He has something about him.
Yeah, I told
be
you
a
the story.
killer.
Though I was dating a woman her son was named Fox, and that was it. I was out.
Wait, but why were you out?
I never met her, by the way. I would just talk to her. I talked to her a couple times and tried to set up dates.
Yeah.
And in the messages, she would always say, "Well, I'm with my son Fox, and Fox went out and did this today." And that alone, I was just like, no, because I didn't want to like be in a park,
Yeah.
just there by myself, just Fox, just that name, just that
It's just
little
too much. You're
that
like, I'm
little
out.
bit name alone. I was nope, just little things. Or if somebody has dogs,
Yeah.
no,
No.
you know what I mean. Like I like dogs, but I don't like your dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kids are okay. If they had a kid, I would have been.
Really?
I would have been down if they had a kid. Yeah.
But keep in mind,
Yeah.
I don't think you were thinking it through.
Yeah.
Someone has a kid.
Yeah.
Things are going good with them. Eventually, you'll want to like live together. Now you live with a kid too.
That's fine. I don't mind that because it's not my
You wouldn't
kid.
care if I moved in here with a kid.
No.
If you see that someone's a bad tipper at a restaurant.
Fox. Sorry. A bad tipper at a restaurant?
Yeah, like so for you it would be a girl.
I think all girls don't tip as much as guys.
Absolute. My tipping is insane.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm tipping, like if I'm paying for something and I'm tipping, it's insane.
What I've seen when girls tip or when we all put the bill together, girls always give less. Like
I don't
which is
think-
fine.
yeah.
Women make 75% what men make. But I'm just saying, like
Well, depend.
it wouldn't be a red flag if the girl did like 18% or 16%. I'd be like,
I think women are way better tippers. I think if you seek, so this is it. If you're at a table and girls are putting their card down, they're already pissed. So yeah, their tip is going to be small because they're like, "What? Why am I here with guys? I could have had a girls' dinner." But I
Nivine
think
comes from a very, very different world than some people. This might be foreign to those of you who are listening, but when Nivine goes out to dinner,
I think
she
women
expects the
shouldn't-
men to pay.
Women shouldn't pay. I think
Women
that's
shouldn't pay.
The most insane thing in the whole world.
Oh, I know. I end up paying for
It's
you and your friends.
Absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane.
I don't. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the men paying. That's fine. But don't.
Act up.
Yeah. Don't be yapping on the car ride home.
I think if you secretly watched men and women tipping in just everyday scenarios,
You think the
you'd
women would
see that
pay?
women tip more. Guys tip more if people are watching. Women tip more just in day to day.
Yeah, all right. I guess if you're not paying for dinner, you're not tipping, are you?
Is it a red flag if someone gets road rage often? It's like you're on a date with a girl and she's driving for some reason and like not like this sucks, but like real like honking the horn, middle finger.
Yeah. Big time red flag. Yeah, you can't get road rage.
You think so?
Because I used to have road rage, and you can't do it. It's
No.
not good.
Jason does this thing where he's better if I'm in the car. There's been a couple, I feel like 4 or 5 times where you've like lost it.
No. Go ahead.
No, there was one time where you like absolutely lost it and you were speeding down Laurel to try to fight someone on the way to hot Pilates. Do you remember? He scared me so bad. But Jason's pretty good. If I'm in the car, he pretends like he doesn't have rage problems. But he does this thing where he can't help it. Okay. If someone does something in a different car that pisses him off, Jason has to look into that person's car to see what they look like. And I'll be like, just stop, like just leave them alone. He's like, fine. And then he goes,
well, you got to see what's going on.
why?
Because you need reasoning in your head. You need deductive reasoning. So if the person drove like a dick and then you look over and it's a 90-year-old woman or man, you're like, oh, okay. They're old. They don't know how to drive the car. And that gives you some resolve.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing. Like you want to see what's up, or you want to look into the car and be like, oh my God, this is a fucking maniac on the loose. This guy's on drugs or something. But everything I do, I don't like, I'll say stuff, but the windows are up. You know what I mean? I'll be like, this fucking person. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll go like, you gotta be kidding me. Today I wrote a little song. Today I went to the gym.
Yeah.
And someone was trying to park and they took about 4 minutes to park their car. Long line of cars. And I was just sitting there and I was just
Was it when you were leaving or coming back?
I was trying to park and they were trying to park, but they just didn't know how to park. They just couldn't do
Okay.
it. Up, back, up, back, trying to fit into this
Yeah.
space. And I just sat there and just went, you don't know how to fucking drive. You don't know. I'll do a little song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to fucking drive because you're a fucking moron. You're a moron. It went on for a while. I think that's okay. My windows are up.
Right.
Yeah. It's a little bit of relief.
Imagine though.
Yeah.
Imagine. I come home one day in tears. And I'm like, I was having such trouble parking in that tight parking lot. And so I was like, I literally was having a panic attack trying to park.
And this guy was
singing. And then
singing.
I just heard someone singing how much of a moron I was.
Well, my windows were up.
No. Jason's windows will be up, but he's a loud one.
Nobody can hear you.
He's a loud boy.
And guess what? When I got out of the car and looked at who was in the other car, 90-year-old woman.
Red flag.
You're out of your mind. I've seen you lose it when you're driving.
It's because I'm truly, like, it goes back to me, like, never having cursed before we started dating too. Like,
She tries to pin this on me that I actually started cursing since she met me.
This is a me problem that I have to work on. But I am such.
You absorb everybody.
I'm so adaptable. I'm a chameleon soul. Like, I really kind of take on traits of people that I spend the most time with. So that's why I have to be really careful about who I let into my life.
All right, I'm gonna stop swearing.
Okay. If a girl loves Disneyland a little too much. Yeah.
Please. Grow up.
Yeah. It
Please.
feels like something was stunted almost,
Oh,
right?
it's a small world. Who cares?
I think it's
The
fun.
worst.
Like, I love
You go once to Disney, you're done.
You shouldn't go. You shouldn't be going more than one time.
Unless you have a 5-year-old.
Yeah. Unless it's a kid thing. You shouldn't be going more than once a
The
year.
worst. People that are Disney adults, that something happened to them.
Yeah.
They won't let go. I hate it. And you know what? I don't even like Disney. I don't even feel connected to it. Mickey Mouse? Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse? Who? Oh, God, what you doing? Oh. It's like a cartoon from the 20s.
Yeah, I don't get it, to be honest. But I like a theme park. I think that's fun with like a group, but I don't love Disney.
Disney's like such a scam.
They call the waiter boss or chief. Jason does that. I think it's a green flag. I think that's so funny.
Chief is a little demeaning.
I think it's so funny.
All right, boss. Doesn't that come off as a little degrading? All right, boss.
But you talk like that sometimes.
What's up, Chief? Not somebody that's serving me. If there's somebody that's like, we're on equal, I would never say Chief or boss to someone that's serving me. It's a little different.
Yeah, I guess you don't do it to servers, but
if it's someone who's like higher status than me, I'd be like, oh, what's up, Chief? What's up,
I saw
boss?
you do it to like an 11-year-old that was like, wait, are you from YouTube videos? You're like, hey, chief. Or you said, hey, boss man. And you're like,
Well, that's putting him up on a pedestal, calling him boss. That's a little different. What did the kid say? Oh yeah, I was on a Jag the other day. I listened to those confidence videos. I've been listening to hypnotism videos, confidence videos, and I swear it actually played out the next day. Because I walked into an ice cream store and this little kid, he's like, "Hey, are you from David Dobrik's vlogs?"
That kid
And I
literally looked like he was in a movie, right?
Yeah. And I go, "You better believe it, boss."
And then Jason looks at the ice cream, and then he goes, "Wish I could eat this stuff," and then like leaves the ice cream store, and the kid is just like staring at him like.
It's these hypnotism videos I'm listening to.
So funny.
Then Nivine goes, "You can't be listening to hypnotism videos while I'm asleep because I'm going to get hypnotized."
Because I'm so easily like.
Well, you'll have a lot of confidence. See all the confidence you had today?
I don't need more confidence.
Oh, okay. You need to be humbled?
If someone's super into astrology, what you don't. Well, guys usually don't like people that are super smart, so they're not going to like that.
Wait. Being into astrology and being smart are two different things.
How?
They just are. Those are two completely different things.
If you could have the cheat codes to life, it would be almost dumb if you didn't take them.
You really believe that? You really believe you have some kind of cheat code because you know about astrology?
It's a roadmap. If someone always Venmo requests you for small things, like even a $3 coffee.
And you're dating?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, red flag. That's not good.
That's insane. We always had a joke when
Yeah.
Jason would leave a parking garage. It would be like $10. He'd be like, "Send me 5?" But he was joking. I think that's so
No, she'd
funny.
say, let me use my card. And I go, "No, we'll split it."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, just Venmo me.
Hey, is it a red flag or a green flag if a girl tells you she wants to retire early and live off the grid?
Red flag. No way. Off the grid?
Off the grid is crazy.
You have no idea. Yeah, I know. I can't go off the grid.
I went on a date with this guy once
Yeah.
that he was really into tiny house
Oh.
things. And I was like, oh, like, I was like interested, right?
Sure,
like, I was
sure.
like, that's interesting. So I was asking about it and he was like, so I had this like house
Yeah.
and I realized I would just go from like my bedroom, kitchen, this one part of the house and like leave. So he's like, so I counted my footsteps to like all the things that like I actually used in the house. And I realized I could downsize and I only need to take 10 footsteps now to get to my bathroom, 3 footsteps to get to my kitchen. And I was like, I'm going to stop you right there, bud.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in a tiny house.
Aren't more steps better?
He's saying you don't need a big house, which I agree.
No, you don't need a big house.
You could do an apartment. But
Yeah.
he moved into like a tiny room.
Did you ever see it?
No. You think?
Well, I'm not saying you slept with him, but I'm
No.
saying,
I
like,
had him walk me through it, and he was able to show me like the steps he takes to get to each place. And I was like, I'm for those reasons, I'm out.
Shark Tank. I don't know. I don't know what the draw is for a tiny house. I guess it's like
You don't need
I guess
a
it's-
lot of space, and I love that.
I guess that's satisfying. Yeah, I'm trying to see the draw of it. It's satisfying to have a small house. It's easier to clean. It's like it's less to worry about. So that in that part of it, I could see why it would be desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
Don't you feel like a little hobbit? Imagine I use the bathroom in the tiny house.
Yeah, no, we'd have to evacuate the tiny neighborhood. They constantly complain about their job but won't leave it. Insanity.
I don't like you reading this.
Insanity.
Put this away. Put this away. Okay, we're done. That last one
let's
was
do 2 more.
That last one was directed at me.
No, it really wasn't.
It wasn't. Okay. It's okay if it was. Yeah, that's that. Well, I wouldn't say it's a red flag, but
If I came home every day, and I'm not talking about like us, like bitching to each other about stuff, because I think you actually like your job quite a lot. You just
I do.
it comes with like its challenges.
Right.
So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like, say I work at some store, and I'm like,
Yeah.
another day, like my boss said that. I'm so done with this. This is like when you see that something is bringing someone down and they're coming to you every day with the same complaint.
Yeah,
They're ruining your time.
that's true.
I can't do that.
And some people are stuck in jobs that they can't quit.
No, you can quit. You can quit. Life is such a joke. Like you create it.
Nothing's real.
Nothing's real.
She pranked me last night. She goes, did you hear? She got me so good. She goes, did you hear about Diddy? And I go, no, what happened? I'm like dying to know because I don't really follow stuff, but I am curious like about Diddy. Like, she's like, yeah, she's like, no one knows where he is. He's like, he's not in the jail. He's not dead. They don't have his body. His family's freaking out. And I just totally bought it. I was like, no way.
Did you really buy it?
I totally bought it. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm like, where is he? And then she goes, I'm just kidding. Like that. And I was like, this is what pissed me off. The prank doesn't piss me off.
Okay.
After she goes, you like drama. She goes, that's bad. That's bad. You wanted the drama. She's just chastising me. I go, I don't care about the prank. The prank is funny. But don't chastise me after.
Well, no, because that stemmed from the other day. I'm really insecure about, I think I'm the best actor in the world.
You're very good.
It's something I think I'm so good, but I'm not sure. And so the other day I had said something to you and you're like, oh, you were like, that's good, but obviously I can tell you're lying. And I was like, am I not that good of an actress? So I've been like steaming about it. So then I was like, okay, this is my chance. When you were like, anything new with Diddy? And I was like, you don't know? And so I was like, let me see if I can convince him. So it was more so an acting exercise for myself.
It's not that you're a bad.
If
you're a good actor. It just depends what kind of lie you're saying.
If you're an agent or you're making a movie, slide into my DMs. I can really play a couple of parts.
You're hilarious.
Thanks.
Yeah, I hate when I fall for stuff. I fell for that LeBron AI thing the other day. We were driving in the car.
I fell for it too.
Yeah, but you didn't see it. I just told you about it. We were driving in the car, and this whole Stephen A. Smith LeBron thing was going on. They were like fighting. And I watched the LeBron response video, but it was AI, and I was like, this is crazy. And I totally fell for it. It was terrible.
You always fall for stuff, though.
Yeah, I got to be careful. All right, listen, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We love the Smartest Girl in the World podcast.
Thank you.
We love it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Please leave a comment. Comment below if you made it this far. Comment.
Eggs.
Comment. Can you think of something they can comment?
Eggs.
Something more fun than that.
What's more fun
What
than
was something we
protein?
talked about in the show that was they could comment?
Comment green flag.
I was gonna say green flag.
Right.
Okay, comment
right.
green flag if you made it this far in the video. We'd love to see if you guys are watching the whole thing. And what else can we comment? And comment Nivine's big boobs in the video. Put that in there too.
I'm okay with that.
Everybody loves those. Listen, why don't you say goodbye? You're the host.
It's been a pleasure. This was so fun, and I hope you guys are loving it. That's all.
The set?
Loving what?
What'd you say?
I hope you guys are loving it. Your hearing is out of control.
What'd you say?
Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next time. Hey, get out of my shot.